Coming up on Wsrh Sports, we find out how our softball team crushed the Jupiter Warriors in their first game of the season.
Plus, we found out how our boys baseball team was able to take down Forest Hill after beating them 2-1 last season.
And we find out how our girls lacrosse team did against Cardinal Newman. Wsrh Sports starts now. Welcome to Wsrh Sports, your leading source for sports coverage here at Seminole Ridge. I'm Will Claude.
And I'm Alex Palladino. Today is Friday, February 23rd. We got a lot to cover this week, so let's get right into it. Just last Wednesday, our boys baseball team went head-to-head with the Forest Hill Falcons. The stakes were high, as our Hawks have a record of 0-2. Were they able to conquer the Falcons and get their first win of the season? Let's go to the play-by-play with Shayla Stillewagen.
This Wednesday, our boys varsity baseball team took on the Forest Hill Falcons. Our boys are off to a rough start, but hope to turn things around and get their first win of the season. The boys started off strong with a nice hit into the outfield by Justin Mercanico. On the opposite side of the ball, the boys carried their momentum with starting pitcher Michael Donalds, recording 2 strikes in a row. It wasn't long until the Falcons got on board with number 4 hitting a shot, allowing for a runner to score. Unfortunately, the Hawks couldn't hold on to their lead as number 21 for the Falcons hits a bomb into the outfield, allowing the game-winning run to be scored. The Hawks ended up losing the game with a score of 4-3. For Wsrh Sports, I'm Shayla Stillewagen.
Last Tuesday, our girls softball team crushed the Jupiter Warriors in their first game of the season. This was huge for our team, as last year during their first game, they lost to the Jupiter Warriors and lost again to them later on during the season. Wsrh Sports reporter Austin Lamana has the play-by-play on how
our girls softball teams had their first game of the season against the Jupiter Warriors. Let's break it down.
The Hawks started off strong with a great hit by senior Haley Vasilati, which allowed senior Grace Ron to slide into home base in just the nick of time before the Warriors could get her. After this, Chloe Coffey ran and made it to first base after the catcher failed to catch the ball, with Haven Berryhill getting a run in for the Hawks. As the game went on, the Warriors fought strong, with Sienna Rodriguez hitting the ball and Sam Basson making a run for the Warriors. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, with the Warriors getting an out from pitcher Isabella Martinez. At the end of the game, senior Haley Vasilati hit the game-winning RBI, not only allowing her to get to first base, but also allowing Haley Good to get the final scoring run.
Haley Good crossing the plate for the Lady Hawks.
I honestly didn't even realize it was the winning run, but I mean, it just felt so great to just end the game. It was my first game as a senior, and I'm just so excited to be back.
All in all, the Seminole Ridge Hawks conquered their first game, beating the Jupiter Warriors 12-2. For Wsrh Sports, I'm Austin Lamana.
Last Wednesday, our girls lacrosse team went toe-to-toe with Cardinal Newman. This was an important match for the girls, as last season, Cardinal Newman beat them twice in the regular season. Were the girls finally able to take down the Knights? Wsrh Sports reporter Sebastian Solis has the highlights.
Our boys lacrosse team also had a game last Wednesday where they went against the Spanish River Sharks in an explosive matchup. Wsrh Sports reporter Sebastian Lopez has the play-by-play.
The 3-1 Spanish River Sharks traveled all the way to the nest to come and face our 1-2 Hawks. Number 2 Lincoln Bellinger makes a pass to number 10 and unfortunately misses, but Lincoln quickly picks up the missed shot and moves his way to the side of the goal to maneuver his way past the defenders and make it to a blind spot and the defense to shoot the ball in and make the first score of the game for the Hawks. Lincoln in the backfield, bringing the ball in, slowly moving closer, trying to find someone to pass the ball to. He manages to quickly toss the ball over to number 6, Ryan Hansen, to quickly throw the ball in to get the Hawks another score. Unfortunately, the Hawks came up short in the game, losing 11-2, with Lincoln and Ryan scoring the only points for the Hawks. For Wsrh Sports, I'm Sebastian Lopez.
Congratulations to the Player of the Week this week. For boys lacrosse, Orion Carroll Ruiz was nominated as Player of the Game after they went toe-to-toe with the Spanish River Sharks last Wednesday.
Last Friday, our boys lacrosse team went head-to-head with Kings Academy in a fierce matchup. Wsrh Sports reporter Sebastian Lopez has the highlights. Taking a look at next week's sports, we have Saturday, flag football will be taking on Plant High School for a neutral tournament game. Monday, flag football will be taking on John I. Leonard at home. Tuesday, boys lacrosse will be taking on Garcia at home. Wednesday, baseball will be going head-to-head with Garcia at home. And Thursday, boys lacrosse will take on Palm Beach Gardens at home. Well, that's it for Wsrh Sports. I'm Alex Palladino.
And I'm Will Claude. Remember that you can follow us on social media on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at SeminarEdge TV. Have a great day, Hawks.